Hey there. Looks like we're good to go. Been a little bit of a rough couple of days. So let me get to the comments. There we go. Just getting ready to get this set up. Clamp this so it doesn't go flying for whatever reason. Hope the connection's reasonably good. Let's see. Looks like we're a bit at an angle. Let's see. All right. I think that's good. I can actually see the screen while I'm working on this. All right. That's there. Tape's here. And the glorious AC is just up over there. I am really glad that is working. I'm actually starting to cool down in here, which is nice. Had it on for about an hour, but I've been out doing stuff, so I'm kind of hot and sweaty, so it'll take a little bit for it to cool down for me. So, alrighty. Let's see. Hi, Gwen. Nice to see you on. Thank you for coming by. Alrighty. Let's get this up here. There. All the way on. There we go. Let's screw this down. Set up my. I hope you can hear me. Let me check the settings here real quick. Audio. Let's see. Okay, it does say the microphone is on and it is picking up things, so you can hear me. That's good. Or at least I'm assuming you can. I've got it to where audio is coming in through my ear, so nothing I do should cause feedback. Hopefully. Alrighty. Let's get the timer set here. And the computer crashed sometime between yesterday and today. It's giving me some flickers, so hopefully the feed is coming through okay. So let's see, what does it say the temp is here? 83 degrees. So that's a little concerning for me. My screen is flickering. Hopefully it's not affecting what you guys are seeing. All right. Clock and stop or timer. Huh. I wonder if it's the AC that's affecting it. Let me turn that off for a second, see if that clears up. Right. 6 minutes and 10 seconds. All right, so I'm not seeing any flickering, so that might have, Nope, it's flickering. I'm going to go ahead and turn down the resolution, see if that fixes that issue there. So settings, all right, general, okay, camera, there we go. All right. Hopefully that resolves that. I can tell it's going to get warm enough that I won't be happy too long in the future. All right, so this is what I figured I would do to resolve my issue where it would pop off or pop out of my off my finger and then wrap around the bottom. Is I got this nice D-ring here. There we go. So I can just hold on to that as it goes. And let's get started. Start. And I had to take the drill press apart. Crap. I hope that was just looping and not actually wrapping, because it did fall below. Let's see how it goes, if that one actually did wrap around or not. If it did, I'll be disappointed. I'm not seeing it, so I'm hoping that it's okay. Maybe if I put this closer to here, I can have a little more control. Yeah, I'm a little more comfortable this way. Okay. All right. Live and learn. Hi, Texas Nana. Nice to see you on. I forgot what I was saying before that. I had to break the drill press apart into separate pieces. Now you can see the AC is working. And bring it out from the basement out here to the garage in separate pieces. But at least I didn't overload myself that way. And I head on vacation in 8 days. Sorry, not 20 seconds, so 10 days. I got Fridays off, so that's a good thing for getting ready. I have a couple more woodworking things to do before I'm ready to go, so hopefully that won't be too long. I did see the news about Captain Corey, and that was kind of part of the reason I wasn't really filling up for streaming, just because I didn't want to step on anything that is specifically related to people remembering him. I subbed to his channel and I've been following somewhat, but I don't want to do a hey me when other people who knew him a lot better want to share their memories about him. And so, anyway, that was kind of my feelings on that. So, but I caught most of Ian's Monday night stream, so that was nice. Though I had a couple of days gap in my wake-up pills, so I was going to sleep very early the last couple of days, but I'm back to normal on that, so shouldn't interfere. I'm probably going to stream again Thursday night, but I'm not sure exactly when. I want to get the rest of these finished up, and once they're all done, then I can start winding the Tama. I'm debating whether or not I want to get the Takadai set up before I leave or when I come back from vacation. Currently, I'm thinking probably before. It just depends on how much work I have to do to get ready. We got about 2 minutes left. Yes, Texas Nana, I am very, very happy that my AC is working. It means that I have a place that I can go, that I can stay cool, and I can work on fun projects to keep myself busy and get the things that I want to do. Hey, Eva Lastariev, I'm sorry, I really apologize for messing that up, but I am a little far enough away I can't quite read that with my glasses, but welcome to the stream. Hey, Brian, nice to see you on. No problem on being in or out. Replay, oops, it dropped again. Replay crew is always welcome. I think I need to keep that much closer here so it doesn't do that. But yeah, any questions you have, feel free to ask them. You can also ask them in the comments. I do try and answer those relatively quickly, so I'll do the best I can to help on that. All right, we got about 47 seconds left. Yeah, I think this works much better when I'm much closer to the spindle. Oops. I have to be careful though, that one looped down below as well. All right, we got about 30 seconds left. $15, 2, 1, 0, 1, and 2. Yeah, it looped around. Not happy with that. All right. Let's put this here. Let's see how bad it is. Can I get the... that wasn't tight. That might have had something to do with that. All right. So... okay. And it wrapped around on the top too. Yeah, that was at the beginning. Got some hanging off here. All right, I'm gonna, let's see, that's the open end. Did it a couple of times. I've seen at least 3 loops. So. See if I can't put this in a nice bundle I can tape down. Okay, so Valastaravev. Valastaristev. Valastaristev. I hope I got that right. All right, so let's get that tape there. The dust. And ready. This one through here. There we go. And a little bit of tape on that side so that one doesn't come loose. Let's see if I can't do better on the next one. All right, that's 5 out of the 12 for red. Let's bend that up a little higher so it doesn't snag as much. Okay. Let's take this one up. Oh, didn't properly say thank you for that. I appreciate the thought there. Okay. So, ready? And there. Let's properly get this thing screwed down so it doesn't. It's nice and secure. All right, so I'll have that there. And start. Alright, I'm going to do my best not to let this wrap around. So I probably won't be able to read the chats much while this is going on, but I will do my best. It's got more of a wobble than I expected. I guess I didn't get it centered very well. So I'm probably going to run about an hour tonight, so I should be able to get at least 5 done. Hopefully closer to like 7 or 8. Doing this standing is much easier for me to do than sitting. It makes it easier for me to move around a little more. I have the AC set at 72 Fahrenheit, so it shouldn't, I mean, it's not freezing cold, but it's definitely feeling cool. And I am standing in the path of the air. It does oscillating air. I hope that didn't wrap around the bottom. I think if I hold it more like this. I wonder if it's the fact that I'm at the same level rather than going up that's causing it to bounce around a bit more. I might move it down to the lower table there. See if that's what's causing the issue. Got about a little over 3 minutes left. We're down to 3 people. If I get all of the spools done up before Saturday, I might do a Saturday stream of doing the warping. That reminds me, I need to get more binder clips. Got 6, I need about 18 more. About 20 more, actually. I need 12 for each color plus an additional 2 for the gathering one. Where I put all 12 through one thing, so I've got a common tension point, feeder point, whatever. Alright, we're about 90 seconds left on this one. Yeah, 55 seconds. I'm pretty sure I'm the only person who's set up a Takadai using a drill press. Maybe not, but I kind of suspect. almost there. I was afraid of that. Sorry, one of my eyes is a bit sore and dry. All right, let's see how badly I did on this one. Well, through the D-ring. Okay. I think that was pretty close to the end. It's a fair amount. Let's see if just a second here. D-ring easily recovered. And I haven't finished putting on the stiffening frame on this, but there's the sign. Got another one that I'm going to be finishing off. I know I had a roll of paper towels around here somewhere, but I'm not seeing it. Oh well. All right, let's take a look at how badly this one's messed up. Okay, so the AC is kind of blowing threads. All right, so this is further back than I So let's wind this one up. Okay, almost done. Okay, and sorry if this isn't very obvious what I'm doing, or if it is, woohoo, but sorry, I've got problems. I got it through the first time, and then I was trying to position where I could let go of it without pulling it out. There we go. All right. So, a little bit of painter's tape. Get that one off there. And for the rest of this, we'll just Make a loop of it. It's a fairly long loop. And just painter's tape it on that side. Hi, Mari. Nice to see you on. I'm trying to fix my mistakes here, or at least temporarily hold them. Well, that's a very nice thing to say about that red. It's one of the one. It's Rob chose the colors, so let's see. Trying to get it where the light's good. Trying to get the autofocus to. There we go. That's mostly. All right, so let's fix a few things here. I think this is having an issue because it's the same height, and the little tensioner ring there doesn't have the chance to do what it's supposed to do to even out some of the thread movement. So I'm going to clamp this down here on this lower board. I've got a table and then a computer frame and then some other stuff and then the higher computer. This is not exactly clamping the way I want it to. Let's try this then. There we go. That's nice and stable. All right. And get the D-ring on here. The SCA household I'm in, the Great Dark Horde, has red and black as their colors, so I'm used to a lot of red and black. So let's get that bit in taped. And actually, I want to tape it on the other side. Okay, that looks good. All right, so it's going to spool this way. Okay, it's got them on each side. All right. Okay. D-ring down there. Put that up there. And where did I put it on here? Alrighty. Let's see how. So that's a little more even. Yep. Make sure that's nice and snug. And let's go ahead and give this a try. All right. So that's where that should be. Just wrap this up a little bit so it's tighter. Okay. And we will start and. Now this looks like it's working better. Whether it is or not yet, I don't know. I'm trying to do a little bit up and down motion so that the thread goes on the spool evenly. It doesn't just bunch up in a line. I think this is number 6. So, or actually this would be 7, I think. So they had 4 done, did 2, so this is the 3rd one. So yeah, this is 7. So 5 more of this color, and then I can switch over to the gray ones. Those will run just a little bit faster because they have a slightly larger core, so it wraps more per revolution. I think I'll go ahead and just kind of keep an eye on this and not try and look away. That seems to be part of my issue. Putting a little bit of pressure on the spindle, not spindle, the cone. Um, see if that might give it a little less bounce around. Less, the thread flopping loose and possibly being able to loop around the spool on the drill press. I'm actually at a comfortable temperature now. That makes me very happy. Worst case scenario, I can get a cutout here and put up some curtains so the neighbors can't peek in. Oh, that's another weird thing that was going on since the last time I streamed. Our next door neighbor may have disappeared. Uh, Not sure what's going on. The neighbor said they hadn't noticed him for a while. Police came out, checked out his place. The fire department, they kind of broke in to see if he was incapacitated in the house. He wasn't there, so they closed it back up again. Uh, and they left a note on the door. I haven't. The note looks like it's disappeared, but I haven't seen my neighbor again yet. So uh, he's in his, I think, mid to late 70s. He's been fairly active, so I hope he's okay and he's just on a trip and didn't tell anybody locally. If I see him again, I'll mention it on another stream that he's back. This looks like this is actually working fairly well. It's a little bottom heavy and where it's the distribution, but it's not too bad. Yeah, the extra resistance on the cone seems to help a lot. When I let go, it tends to bounce around a bit more. So the monitor flickering is kind of bothering me, but as long as you guys are seeing everything okay, I'm okay with that. After this one, I'll check and see if anybody has any Rumble rants or just Rumble chats. I'm not asking that anybody actually spend the money to do a Rumble rant, though I would be completely honored if they did. I guess the policy, if I ever do get to where I can have super chats or Rumble rants, um, is I will do my absolute best to read them, but I can't make any guarantees. But until my channel gets like maybe 10 or 50 times larger than it is now. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to read them. If it looks like I'm going to start having problems keeping up with it, I will announce that in like a community message, but I'm not expecting it to be an issue. Got about 15 seconds left. Two, one. Alrighty. That one looks like it went much better. Let's do a quick check and see if it actually did. Yes, I do hope he's okay as well. I'm hoping it's just he's out of town or something like that. I did see him the morning before the neighbor said that they thought there might be an issue. Neighbor being a couple of doors down, further down the street. Hey, that one actually came out really well. Let's see. That's almost flat. Let's see, there we go. So either one or both of those things made it a lot better. All right, let's just take this one off, and I'll get ready for the next one. I think I'll, since it's not too bad temperature-wise, I'm going to turn the fan down a little bit on this AC so it's not blowing stuff around as much. There we go, got that through. And take that down. There we go. And yes, that was number 7. Okay, so let's try that level on the fan. And we've only been doing this for about 40 minutes. I got 3 spools done. Hopefully I can pick up the pace a little bit. And go. In place. Alrighty. Just a little bit of a turn. Nice and snug. All right, I was going to check the Rumble, see if there's anybody chatting there. Oh, there's 2 people watching there. Everybody's chatting though. So speed past the intro video and let it go live. There we go. All right, so I got a pause there, but I can see. Actually, let me just put the volume down. Okay, there we go. And nobody chatting there. All right. Let's see, YouTube stats. Reasonably good on YouTube. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Gwen. I'll try and speak a bit louder since nobody else is here. Nobody's going to have a problem with it. There we go. Okay. Let's try this again. Let's back the thread up just a little bit. And start. And ah. Okay. That was annoying. Apparently, wrapped around the bottom. So it looks like I should make sure to clamp that down a bit lower so it doesn't bounce around as much. All right, let's try this one again. All right, okay, we're through there. At least it failed fairly quickly. I'm gonna try something here. And apparently, I lost my large Sharpie at some point. Let's see if this will work. Just doing a bit of a line on the bottom one when it's not too bad. See if I can't make it easier to center it up. That one did not go far. Ooh, I am sorry. Let me get the autofocus working better. Why is it not wanting to? I don't know if there's something on the sensor that's. It does not want to autofocus. I apologize. Let me step out of the frame, see if I can't. That's annoying. All right, that doesn't work. I'm going to try the old IT standby of unplugging and replugging. Uh, There we go. I had to exit out of Chrome and go back in before it would re-recognize the camera. So sorry about that. Oops. And lost the thread. Fortunately, it's easy to find again. And I just didn't get quite enough tape on the tape. There we go. And that through. Sorry about that. There we go. All right. So got that there. There. Got that on. And let's get that tight. Alrighty. We have the D-ring. Let's make sure that it's not looped around enough that it'll snag it. Don't have it going below the bottom of the cone. Fingers crossed this works this time. And start. And there we go. Provide a little bit of resistance. At least I know I'm not using too much. There's still enough on the cone. Looks about the right amount for as much as I've wound. For those that play Pokemon Go, I managed to get enough Whalmers to evolve my the next level up on that one. It's annoying because you have to have 400 candy to do it. But it was nice to finally do that after having had them for, I think, probably about 2 years since I started catching those. I finally did get a shiny Magikarp, but I still haven't gotten enough candy yet to evolve it. I do have one Gyarados. I've actually been fairly lucky in catching shinies in recent times. This does look like it is working. And since my fingers are touching the whole cone rather than just a single thread, I don't think I'm getting enough friction / abrasion that will be a problem for my fingers. I think I'm going to go over enough just so that I can get all of the red ones wound. And then tomorrow I'll probably start the gray. Hopefully those will run faster now that I seem to have gotten most of the kinks worked out of this. But at least I finally got my drill press back out in the garage. I put it in the basement almost 2 years ago to work on some projects in the winter. Now I can keep it out here now that I've got heat out here for the winter as well. For those that pay attention to AC stuff, I was able to draw down my lines to -30. I'm really not liking how the screen keeps flickering. I'm wondering if having a bandwidth issue on that. I might re-terminate the Ethernet cables just to make sure I got a nice clean connection. There wasn't some corrosion going on. I might do it over Wi-Fi. Or I might just bring out the laptop and use the laptop out here. Bring out the microphone and the extra lights. I've noticed that my view count has been dropping quite a bit. Membership's been, for the subscriptions, has been pretty stable. I know I haven't done as much Takadai content recently, but slightly intimidated about some of this stuff, getting it set up. But it seems to be working pretty good. I can look away for a minute or two. It seems to be all right. So I could probably be a little more responsive to the chat if anybody has questions or things they want to say. So supposedly, like almost 2 months ago, YouTube said they were dropping the requirements for monetization, but I still haven't seen anything yet where I'm at. I'm currently sitting at just about 17,500 hours, which means I'm a little more than halfway there, and membership's been about 830 for a couple of weeks now. But from what I understand, a lot of people are having issues with subscriptions these days, with YouTube wanting to unsubscribe people that they don't consider actual subscribers or good enough subscribers, or YouTube just doesn't like your subscribers. This one's doing pretty good too, it looks like. Alrighty, we are at 57 minutes. And I got 22 seconds left on this. I might be able to get this done for this color in about an hour and a half streaming time. Alrighty. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ding, 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 ding. Yep. Got that. Set that there. Let's loosen this up a little bit. Pop this one off. And yay. Not quite as even, but reasonably close. I'm not going to miss getting it too close. I don't want to get the autofocus stuck in the wrong mode again. All right. And it looks like I'll have enough red left over on the cone that if all three of those are completely, that messed up or completely unsalvageable, I can rerun them. So if they do mess up, I'll probably be able to get almost all the way through with them, just cutting out the bad portion. And come on. There we go, pulled that one through. Just cut out the bad section. I might lose 1 Thomas worth, and then I can just spool up enough for another Tama or 2 to finish it off. There we go. I was thinking we had 3 left. We actually have 4. I do have to work tomorrow, but I don't have to work Friday, so I might go ahead and do like another half hour and then call this one a night, and then just start tomorrow's a little early and run it till it's done. I don't want to do Friday because I don't want to interfere with the Friday Night Frenzy. I realize sometimes I might wind up doing that down the road, but if I'm doing braiding for Rob, I don't want to step on his stream. Might do it early Friday. All right, there we go. And just set that on there. And bring that one up. Up there. Thank you, Gwen. Oh, yes, my father, who has had issues with a TBI, the brain bleed has finally stabilized. Is not getting any larger. He is alert. He's conscious. He does have some memory issues. He's obviously had a TBI. They have the major issues they were worrying about seem to have been all related to the anti-nausea medicine he was given. So he is doing much better. He's alert. He's cooperative. They're trying to get him released into rehab for about 1 to 2 weeks, and then he'll be able to come home. They're still keeping an eye on his sodium level. It's a little low, but it's not low enough that they're super concerned about it. They just want to make sure that he's doing better or consistently well enough that they're comfortable with him going home. So, and he's mostly, he's done, because he's been in the hospital for long enough, I think he's mostly recovered from the installing the pacemaker. So when he does get to rehab, he'll actually be able to do stuff, and he won't have to be so restricted for making sure that heals up properly. So, but yeah, things look like they're doing very well. It looks like he's getting in, continuing to improve, and fingers crossed it'll continue that way. So anyway, that's the one I was answering there for that. Let's see, there we go. This computer is a little slow, so I click on it, and then I click on it, click it again, and then I'm shutting it back down. So thank you very much. I do try. There's only a limited amount of hours in a day you can stream, but I try, if I'm making a braid for somebody, I do try and be careful not to override a shared audience. So, all right. So we are doing good. This is in place. Ready to go. Oh, looks like I accidentally. Oops. Go. Looks like I accidentally restarted the alarm or the timer. So let me rewind this a little bit. And there we go. And pause that, delete, and let's start now. There we go. A bit of resistance there. Can't forget that. All right, we are doing pretty good. Thank you very much, Texas Nana. That is appreciated. That reminds me, I should give them a call today and tell them that the people who watch my streams have been sending them good thoughts and prayers. They will appreciate that. I admit I also hope that my dad is able to get home relatively soon, because like the day that this happened, I had something delivered to his house for the 3D printer I got him that I'm hoping he will have a chance to enjoy. He had a big project to do, got a large spool, and it didn't fit on top of his printer, and I got him a spool stand that will work for that printer. So I been tickled quite a bit that my dad has enjoyed the 3D printer I got him, because I remember when I was growing up, we'd do projects together, and he'd teach me how to do stuff where it was just telling me just enough to keep me going and not completely discouraged, to where I'd learn how to do stuff on my own. And that's served me well for most of my life. So a chance to kind of return the favor and give my dad something that I know he'll enjoy, that I can help with him if he runs into problems, and he can use it to make things he likes. It just makes me very happy. Alrighty. Going much faster than I was expecting. I don't know if I'm losing time or if I'm just chatting enough that I'm not paying attention as much to how much time is passing. Down to about 3.5 minutes left. Though I might have to stop a little bit sooner. I've got tendonitis in my Achilles tendon. I've been wearing inserts on my shoes, and I've been getting physical therapy for it, but it actually hasn't been feeling that much better the last few days. So when I stand on concrete, it makes it worse. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to get done with the red tonight. I might go ahead and stop after this spool and just plan on finishing it up on Thursday and or Friday. I'll probably start streaming about 7 o'clock tomorrow. I don't have anything once I get home. I do want to stop off at Home Depot to pick up some wood so I can finish making the back for the other sign. If you guys are interested, I could probably start off the stream finishing those up so you folks can see how that's done. And if you don't, that's fine too. My wife has been doing the painting for it while I've been trying to get this other stuff done. Oh, the reason I was talking about Pokemon earlier is I've got a screen app that lets me know whether or not the Pokemon stats are good or bad, rather than having to go through the evaluation in app to find out whether it's how good or bad it is. Makes the annoying slow part of the game much faster for me. But everything's on track for me to have streaming equipment on my vacation. I will definitely have at least one, possibly two Marodai out there. So I'll go back and forth between a couple different braids, hopefully. See if I can't get them done very quickly. I'm going to have to look through and maybe post some pictures of different braids, see what people would like done. What I might do is I might buy another Marodai out there. Eggle of Eggle's Wood Stuffs is a merchant there. He's carried my Tama to sell at Penzing. So I'm happy to buy from him. I do think the tops of his Marodai are a bit too shallow and flat, but a lot of people like them. And it's not like I don't know how to do my own woodworking stuff. All right, we've got about 20 seconds left. Having it at 2 levels and holding the D-ring much closer to the spool has been making it a lot better. Alrighty. 2, 1, and okay. Actually, move that on here. Yeah. There we go. Huh. Had a little bit not hold exactly tight, but nothing that should interfere with it. Yeah. Let's see if I can't this through this hole here. And there we go. So I have done 9 of these. I have 3 left to do in red and 12 to do in the gray. I will leave this out here in the garage so it's all ready to go first thing as soon as I come out again. It's getting late enough that I will turn off the AC so I'm not wasting time cooling a very insulated garage. Anybody have anything else they'd like to go over before I head out? Any questions or anything that we'd like to do in the future? Please feel free to ask. If not, yep, I understood that. But I think it'll work for what I want. So, alrighty. Fun things on my desk. Romex staples. I did. I don't know if you can see it. Let me bring the camera up here. Got a pull-up bar. I'm hoping to get in more shape. Though, as Ricada puts it, I still haven't gotten to the point where I can actually pull myself up once yet. But I'll keep trying until I get there, and then hopefully I can do more than that. I'm a little uncomfortable about it in the garage, but I've got the area I've got it in. I can move enough stuff out of the way that if for some reason I fall, the worst thing I'm going to do is I'll hit the ground. I'm not going to hit anything sharp or dangerous. So anyway, that's the thought there. Thank you very much for coming by. It's much appreciated. And again, I will stream again tomorrow, and then maybe early Friday or Saturday, hopefully setting up the Tama or setting up the Takadai for the next braid, or for Rob's braid. So we will see you folks all in the future, and stay safe and happy braiding.